Hello, my name is Claudia Schmitz from Senandu. I'm a partner of Selami, and we discussed recently what is the word Selamistic stands for. And the question we thought about has a lot to do with mindset. And mindset in Selami goes back to a quote from Klaus Melander, and he said, "When teaching fails, try learning." And first you think, oh, that might be a joke. And then you think, what is the difference between teaching and learning? And let me tell you, teaching is when I'm the teacher and I teach you. Learning is when I'm the one who has to learn and I can make up my own mind because I learn. And so the question is, how can the teacher or the facilitator help somebody to learn? It's not telling him or her what you know, but it's about giving them the environment they need that they can learn. And this is a completely different mindset. So for me, facilitation has a lot to do with VUCA. We all use it. It's a military term, but I will translate it into facilitation. So volatile. Yes, in simulations, it's very volatile. We have all the years we go through. We have ups and downs. About business, we might make a wrong decision and we have a disaster, or we made the right decision and we have a good year. But it's also about the emotion. We go up and down because our expectation was high. Oh, that was not right. They were better than us. They didn't make a better decision. We were unlucky. All these things happen. And I can tell you, the learning takes part most when you are really frustrated about yourself. And you have to get out of this. You have to solve the problem. You have to understand there was something that's hindering you. You have to come to the limits of your feeling well. Then you learn, and that's what you remember. I have people who told me after 10 years, oh, I was in Team Alpha and we lost. No, that's not true. Alpha never loses. But this is volatile. These are the emotions and the business. And then we have another one. It is ambiguous. Ambiguous means there is one coin and there is one view and there is another view, and both are right. Oh, that is sometimes hard. Like now in the Corona crisis, we have to close down, we have to open up. So how do we put this into a bigger frame and make both possible, that it makes sense? This is a huge job in business and for the facilitator to discuss with the participants. And then of course, uncertainty. Uncertainty. We hate it. We try to avoid it. Who loves uncertainty? But we have to cope with it. In business, nothing is certain. We have always. There are so many players. There's so much dynamic in the whole thing. It's complex. A little detail here can ruin everything, like the little virus now. So we have to try to work with it and live through this uncertainty. And you cannot make huge plans. You have sometimes in very uncertain situations try out. You have to nudge a little bit and see how the others react. So this is a complete different behavior than in very safe environments. And uncertainty is the basic of a business simulation. Yeah, and the C, for me, the C is Selami. Because Selami gives me a wonderful tool which is built up in a certain way, and there is enough space that I can swirl around it and bring in what I feel is necessary, or what the customer feels is necessary, or what the participants would like to discuss. Because learning only takes place if there is it's a relation, if there is also there is really a need to understand it. It must fit. And if the simulation gives you space to really swirl around the model, you don't need to play all the years. You stay where you are, because this is a learning. And on the other side, it helps people just to go through it and have a lot of variety in it. So this is the Selami concept behind it, to fit for a lot of people. And I felt well in the beginning. I had a very good handbook and facilitator guide, and now I'm feeling very happy as a senior facilitator who's done it for years. I can play apples and oranges. Every time it's different. It depends on the customer, the environment, and how much I know about the customer. So the model is very flexible on this. So that was my little insight from me as a senior facilitator, and I hope you enjoy it and meet you soon. Bye.